I think most successful YouTubers are successful because they are talented or experienced in whatever niche they might reside in. And for a while, I wondered what my talents might be and how I might be able to apply them to a channel of my own. Well, my long and unfruitful search is finally over because I think I found it. It's my tolerance for abuse at the hands of Pokemon cards. Let's open some power packs. All right, so today I am going to take this honor of being a beta tester seriously and test the crap out of the service by buying 30 packs. No, you apes, I am not buying 30 $1,000 diamond packs yet. Going to start off with the starter packs to see if the stated expected return holds true over a decent sample size. Stated EV for the starter pack is $25, so gonna log all the data as I open the packs, and I'll have some learnings at the end of the video. First pack, let's look at the chase cards for a second to see what cards we are almost certainly guaranteed to not get. This Pikachu is rather awesome, but of course would be happy with anything. All right, it's only $25, not a big deal. Just click it, get it over with. Yeah. Definitely not as high stakes and gratuitous as my last video where I opened the $1,000 pack. Oh, that can't, it's a Pheasantipity Halloween. That's got to be like a $5, yeah, $9 pack. Okay, so not off to the best start. Let's just make sure that this is correct. It's like a 9 too. Wouldn't even doesn't even make up for the grading fee. Yeah, you know what? I am just going to accept the buyback for this one. All right, next up, hopefully we do just a tad bit better. That has to be like possibly the worst available slab. English. Another Pheasantipity. What the heck? Okay. I mean, at least it's the illustration. Also a PSA 9. Let's double check. Yeah, I had my fears. I mean, in my previous videos, my sort of cursory analysis identified the starter packs as probably the worst odds, so not really surprising. But this one seems to have higher sales, definitely, than this card ladder value, so going to probably keep this one in the collection. All right, third pack. Anything but a Pheasantipity, please. Anything over $10, maybe? Copycat? Oh, it's a PSA 10, and it's all Evolving Skies. No idea what this might be worth. Okay. So, sort of napkin math, I think we're probably back at our average. So, let's check this real quick. I mean, it's a trainer card. I was pretty disappointed that it was a trainer card, but then I saw that it was Evolving Skies. Okay, so I think this value is pretty decently spot on, so I think I will just accept the buyback. All right, pack number 4. Anything but a Pheasantipity or a trainer card would be amazing. Oh, Japanese Lapras from Glory of Team Rocket? No. Yeah. $8. Yikes. All right. Didn't think we could find a card that was worth less than Trick or Treat Pheasantipity, but looks like we found it. That's in a PSA 10. Yeah. It's going to be incredibly difficult to sell a card like this. So probably just accept the buyback. What are we at? Number 5? Yeah. Blissey EX. It's a freaking EX card and it's a PSA 9. Yikes. Okay, so we are on a pretty substantial cold streak right now. Twilight Masquerade, Bliss. Who grades these cards? It's hilarious. I doubt there'll be any last souls for this. Okay, so pretty spot on for the value here. Gonna just accept. Yeah. I think you're seeing why you should probably avoid the starter option. I'm guessing GameStop is sitting on a bunch of like PSA 9s of stuff like EXs or Japanese cards that are incredibly difficult to sell. Japanese, another 9. I mean, I love this card. The Saida card is one of my favorite. But $20 card, I guess that's better. Let's double check. I mean, it is definitely a cooler card. And from 151, which of course is much more difficult to find these days. All right, so last sold is 35. Yeah, I might actually just keep this because of how difficult 151 is probably going to be. How difficult 151 is going to be able to get. But yeah, I will keep this card. All right, so we are at on our 6th card. And honestly, I'm not really impressed with the offering so far. English. 1999 Haunter non-hollow. 29. Sorry, $21. Let me see. This one is probably going to be incredibly hard to comp as well. Ranging from $22 to $24, so decently spot on there. So I'll probably accept the buyback. Okay. I have perhaps made a horrible miscalculation in coming up with this video because this is nowhere near as fun as the other packs. Charmander. Team Rocket, PSA 8. Ugh, $13. I mean, it's cool getting all these vintagey old cards, but yeah, seeing the values is quite a gut punch. Okay, so the last sold on this Team Rocket is a $20. Is that $20? So probably keep this card. Yeah, so I'll keep this card and oh, wait, no, that was close. You almost got me, GameStop. Yeah, and keep the good times rolling, I suppose. My bank has to be tripping out at all of these little $25 transactions, one after the other. Fully expect to get a text from my bank. Kecleon, Japanese PSA. At least it's a 10, but it's probably not worth card. I'm guessing like a $20. Oh, $29. I mean, it's a really cool card, the Kecleon. But honestly, I feel like they might be overshooting this value here. 18 Kecleon, let's say 10. All right. Okay, so it's pretty spot on, about $30. So I will accept the buyback for this card. It's got to start heating up, man. For my viewers' sake. See, like the $50 card. We can start there, work our way up. Did they just give me the same card that I pulled? How many Blissey EX in a PSA 9 do these guys have? All right. That's really not cool. I will definitely go back and check in the video if we got the same cert, because I don't know how indicative of like the pool of slabs that is if we were able to get doubles already, but it can't be good. Okay, this much better. Really cool card in a PSA 10 Japanese. Unfortunately, Chansey PSA 10. GameStop has it at $30. Last sold hitting 50. Okay, so yeah, values are wildly off. And we go again. I mean, if we hit one of the $500 cards, then this sort of evens out. Pikachu. Pikachu's always nice. $23 card, okay. Not sure what set that is from, but I mean, I remember that art. That's art's been reprinted a bunch of times. It's not shadowless. Yellow cheeks. No, it is not shadowless. There's very much a shadow there. Okay, last sold, I believe. Let's look at this real quick. Right, so. Oh, okay. Is it the same exact one? Yeah, looks very similar. Okay, yeah, this one, probably keep it. And we continue. Yeah, at least I got a Pikachu. That's something. Come on. Come on. Flapple, yikes. And then a 9. Probably like a 15, yeah, $15 card. Maybe I'm wasting time comping. Maybe I'll just cut all this out. Spare you all. Yeah, looks pretty accurately priced, maybe even overestimating the value, so I will accept the buyback. Anything but Blissey EX in a PSA 9, please. What? Who grades A specs? Who creates A specs? Oh my gosh. That is hilarious. And that's actually pretty funny. I mean, I thought the Blissey was the worst card I would get, but yeah, this definitely takes a case, and there is no way I am going to allow this card to even enter my vicinity, so I'm going to accept the buyback. Of course, no shade. If you want to grade whatever card you want to grade, if you want to grade your A specs, definitely more power to you. Maybe there are, like, you know, collectors who really love A specs and, you know, not going to gatekeep this hobby at all. But yes, kind of weird. Oh, cast form. I think it's like an $80 card, right? Love this card. I refuse to believe this valuation. I refuse. Because that is a lovely card. Oh, yikes. That is a $45 card. All right. I am going to accept this buyback value then. In general, I'll accept the buybacks when it's like at or above or at or below the valuation. Does that make sense? Sort of. Yeah, we're about halfway through. And so far, very uninspiring. I maybe should have started off with like the silver and gold tiers, but I think I'm going to work my way up. So had to. Whoa, this has got to be a good card. Oh, it's 2021. I thought it was like a super vintagey card to be when it first popped up. Charmander Hollow. PSA 10. So yeah, it looks pretty spot on. So I will take the buyout. I want this Pikachu. Let's manifest it. Or this Leafeon. I think Leafeon is one of the better evolutions out of Prismatic. So would definitely be happy at getting that, because as of yet, I have not yet to pull an evolution out of Prismatic. Oh, Bulbasaur. PSA 10, probably like a $30 card, I'm guessing. $43. Let's just double check that though. So nice little run here. I mean, as long as we're not getting Blissey EXs, I think we're happy. Okay, so last sold $63 for the Japanese. But scrolling further down, I think this is one that I keep, actually. Next card. I wonder if perhaps these videos might be too long. Definitely let me know in the comments if these videos within this longer format is any more fun than just buying one card at $1,000. Mareep, PSA 9. Goodness, this is from Crown Zenith, right? Okay. I don't even want to comp this. Card Ladder has us at $15. The 10 sold for 35. 10, we have a 10. 9 sold for 20. Come on. More Japanese? Another EX? Tatsukiri EX PSA 10. Guys, don't grade EXs. Actually, no. I take that back. $24, $25, $10, $13. Yikes, this is going to be a nightmare to comp. I am going to accept this though, because similarly to all those EXs, I imagine these are pretty hard to sell. So we'll accept the buyback and spare myself the headache of trying to sell this. So yes, going back in the pool for some other poor sap to pull. All right, what's next? Come on. Let's see something. $60? English at least. Has to be a $33 card. Okay. All right. 151. It's always nice to get. They had it at $33. It's around $40. This one I might accept. All right. Come on, let's break 50. At least once in this video. English, all right. Mew? PSA 9? At least it looks really old. Oh! I spoke it into existence. A $65 card. And this is actually a really cool card. Perhaps something that I keep for my personal collection. It's a Black Star promo of card made in 2002. So 23-year-old card. Kind of insane. So card ladder has it at 65. Oh yeah. So definitely a good candidate to hold on to and take it out of the rotation so no one else can get this and they're forced to get PSA 9 Blissey EXs. All right, things are looking up. That was actually a really cool card to pull. But I'm, at this point, I think I'm like, what, $300-400 in almost? Let's see another card like that. Mew, please. Please. Japanese again. Metagross, cool card. And a 10. $31. Oh. I mean, we got one for 47, 27, 28. Comps are all over the place here. So it does sell almost as high as $45. So there are current listings for 38. This might be one that I hold on to and try to sell. It is a really cool card. I think this is from SV Base, right? Not sure. Yeah, I think this is one that we keep. $100 card. Let's do it. Anything but a Blissey. Japanese. Oh, I love this card. It's a PSA 8. Yikes. Yeah, in English, it has a yellow border, right? I forget what set it's from. Is it like Fusion Strike or something? What a shame. Yeah, it's really strange to see a Japanese card get a PSA 8, but looks like this evaluation is decently spot on. Am I able to see the back of this card? I want to see why it got an 8. No, I am going to accept the buyback. Buyout. Buyback. Yeah. Okay. Let's see an English card, please. English. Charizard EX PSA 9. Oh, yikes. Oh, it's a $22 card. From Paldean Fates. Yeah, do not want. English. Crown Zenith Paris PSA 9, $15. $11. It was close. Honestly, it's kind of a fun game trying to guess the value. I need to make up my own entertainment when I'm pulling cards like this. Accept the buyback and go again. English. Snubbull. First edition Neo Genesis and an 8. It's gotta be worth. God. Okay. Alright, guys. Okay, who's grading their PSA Snubbulls? Yeah. Hold on. $100 card. And then this will all have been worth it. I guess it's a stamped card. $7. Yikes. I'm not even gonna try to comp this. Throw that card back into the pool in disgust. Well, I think at the very least, I am providing you all with a cautionary tale here. I still am very much a fan of this service, but maybe avoid the starter packs because this ceiling is... Ooh, it's a Rayquaza. $13. I forgot what these cards are called with that like color burst in the background. Really cool cards though. So, I mean, even though this is not worth that much, this might be a card that I have sent back to me. Okay, so it's a $18 card. I mean, centering looks good. I think I'll keep this. It's a really cool card. How many? Oh, okay, so I think this is the second to last card. Jeez. Gonna have to see some last power pack magic here, guys. Japanese. Oh, this is from Prismatic, right? Or Terrestrial Festival? Yeah. Iron Valiant. Not the special art rare you want to see from Terrestrial, of course. And this one is in PSA 8. Wait, no. PSA 9. Taking an absolute drubbing here, guys. Oh, what? Valuation is definitely not correct, but yeah, I don't want this card. We'll accept the buyback, and I will go one last time. Yeah, last card here, guys. Some last pack magic, please. Please. Leafeon, Pikachu. Any of those two. Not Japanese. Please. Okay, English. Looks kind of jacked up, though. Oh, we got a Pikachu at least, so I guess I got what I asked for. 2023. Oh my god. Brutal, man. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. But I suppose that is all part of the game here. So yeah, valuation looks pretty spot on. So we'll accept this buy out. And yeah. And then gonna go back through the video, make sure I didn't miss anything, and then calculate all the values and come back with like a EV compared to what the stated EVs are, and probably my thoughts. But spoiler alert, they probably won't be very positive. Be right back. Okay, so we didn't do too bad. I was pretty sure we got wrecked after pulling that A-Spec and those two same Blissey EXs, and yes, I did double check the certs to make sure that they were the same. Those cards are going to make GameStop like $1 million, because who's going to spend like $8 to get those cards shipped to them? No one. So people will keep pulling them, and GameStop will make $20 each time someone does. But yeah, anyways, we didn't do too bad with some caveats. So let's go over the numbers right now. I put all the numbers on this spreadsheet. So column B, we have all the stated card ladder values. And then I took those values and then I inputted into the AI for some analysis based on GameStop's stated expected return and their range of expected values. So according to AI, I had an average of $20.50. And while it does fall within a certain confidence interval, it's at the very low range. So either we got extremely unlucky, or GameStop isn't being completely forthright with their stated $25 expected return. It'll take additional testing that I'm unwilling to do for the starter packs to actually confirm with some certainty that GameStop's $25 stated expected value is actually true. But as of now, it does fall within a certain confidence interval. Moving on, I also asked AI to confirm whether or not their stated ranges were evenly distributed, and according to AI, they are. So here we have the distribution within ranges. So in the 5 to 15 range, we had an average of 10, which of course is like smack dab in the middle. In the 15 to 25 range, we had an average of 1950, also in the middle. And for the 25 to 50 range, we actually had cards at the higher end of the range. So, I mean, if we were to want a difference in ranges, that's where we would want in the higher ranges. So yeah, it seems like the stated ranges are pretty evenly distributed. I had worries after pulling like multiple $6 cards that maybe I was sort of scraping the bottom of the barrel with the $5 to $15 range. But yeah, turns out it was pretty evenly distributed. So good on GameStop, I suppose. But the numbers get even more interesting if I take into consideration the actual value of the cards and not the card ladder value. And this is sort of where the results are actually buoyed a little bit, and I do come away feeling a little bit better about this sort of whole ordeal. From the video, you might have noticed that a lot of the actual values tended to be, if they were different, they tended to be higher than the card ladder values and very rarely lower. So I took those numbers where the actual value was higher than card ladder, and then I added that. I added those numbers up, and I took 14% off for the eBay fee in case if you were planning on selling it. Of course, these would be higher if you sold in person locally. But yes, this is just assuming that you're going to sell on something like eBay where they take a cut. So I added those values, and then the buyout value. So that's where you take the card ladder value, but accept the buyout. So all those card ladder values where where they seemed less than the actual value, I generally took the buyout. So if I added those two numbers up and then I divided by 30, I have an actual expected value, sort of like a real world expected value of $23.09, which it's a lot better than $20.57. It's almost $3 more, just purely based on the erroneous values by card ladder. So basically, you're expected to make your money back 93% of the time around. So honestly, not bad, but just like every other casino, the house will win. So I expect GameStop will make a ton of money off of this, especially because it seems a lot more consumer friendly than their competitors like Arena Club, for example. Even though they are going to make a ton of money off of you, it does seem like a lot better odds and a decent product compared to those other services. Okay, so what is next? The obvious choice, I suppose, would be to try out the silver tier and the gold tier by buying 30 packs each of those tiers, but that would be like a $1,500 and $3,000 investment respectively. And considering my mind was almost shattered by the $1,000 video, not sure if I have sort of the mental fortitude to do those videos yet. Yeah, we'll see. Another thing that I have planned would be to maybe start a live stream and allow you guys to buy packs at cost. And you can choose whether or not in the live stream to either keep the pack and I would ship them over to you, or take the buyout and I would send you the money in some way. Yeah, not sure. I imagine that might be popular because of this being a beta test and not many folks having access to it. But yeah, definitely let me know in the comments if that is something that you guys would be interested in, and then I could try to set that up. All right, that's about it for the video. Had a decently fun time, sort of. Was at the very least a lot more responsible than my last video. But wanted to thank you all so very much for stopping by, and dear friends and fellow collectors, till next time.